You know, usually when we talk about getting a medical diagnosis, there's this really comforting expectation of absolute precision.
Right, yeah, like engineering.
Exactly. Like you break your arm, the x-ray shows that jagged white line on a black background, and the doctor just points to the screen and says, well, there it is. That's the problem, and here's the external fix.
It's entirely binary. I mean, broken or not broken, infected or not infected.
Yeah.
We've basically built an entire global infrastructure around that level of visible material categorization.
Right. But what if that entire infrastructure is actually looking at the wrong operating system?
Oh, wow.
What if the ultimate tool for physical healing, for mental peace, and honestly for human evolution itself isn't found in a pharmacy at all?
We were talking about an internal mechanism.
Yes. What if the machinery to fix the broken parts of us is already locked inside your own body, just sitting there in the dark, wired up, fully operational, and it's just waiting for a password?
I mean, that is a fundamental shift from viewing the body as a machine that constantly needs external mechanics to viewing the body as this self-contained, completely dormant powerhouse.
It's a huge pivot.
And that is a really jarring transition for anyone raised in a materialist culture, you know?
Exactly. And that jarring transition is exactly the landscape we are dropping you into today for this deep dive.
Buckle up.
Seriously. We are unpacking a highly detailed transcript of a video, and it's titled Gurudev Siyag's Siddha Yoga, the Comforter.
And we should clarify, this isn't just a guide to stretching or like mindfulness apps.
No, not at all. It is an architecture of a spiritual framework that claims to trigger completely automatic, involuntary spiritual and physical transformations.
It's intense. And to be clear right up front, we're going to be exploring some incredibly bold territory here today.
Very bold.
We're talking about claims of curing severe drug addiction without withdrawal, massive critiques of major world religions like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and even defying the linear constraints of time itself.
Right. And our job today isn't to validate these medical claims or take a theological stance on any of this.
No, absolutely not.
Think of us as cartographers, right? We are walking into this massive, complex, and highly controversial territory to map out the internal logic of how this system supposedly works without necessarily, moving into the neighborhood.
I think treating it as an internal operating system is probably the best way to approach this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're going to understand how a piece of software works, you have to understand the foundational code it was written in.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't critique a Python program for not acting like a C++ program.
So what is the base code of this specific system? Because looking at the transcript, it doesn't start with physical postures or breathing exercises at all.
Not at all.
It zooms all the way out to the literal fabric of reality itself.
Right. So the baseline code here is Advaita.